It started as a whisper, then came the headlines. Vasseur under scrutiny, Coletta ready to replace him, Ferrari planning a shakeup. Now it's a media wildfire in Italy, but one man isn't playing along, Lewis Hamilton. According to Corriere della Sera and Gazzetta dello Sport, Ferrari's top brass is no longer convinced that Fred Vasseur is the man to lead the Scuderia back to the top. They cite internal frustration, stagnant progress, and a growing belief that Ferrari's Le Mans mastermind, Antonello Coletta, may be the better option. Yes, the same Coletta who has just guided Ferrari to back-to-back 24 hours of Le Mans wins, a titan in endurance racing, but not exactly a man with experience in the brutal arena of, for one, politics and pressure. It's said that the next 3 races, Canada, Austria, and Silverstone, will be make or break for Vasseur. But here's where it gets interesting. At the Canadian Grand Prix press conference, Hamilton didn't dodge. He didn't spin, he went straight for the throat. It's definitely not nice to hear there are stories like that out there, he said. Fred's the main reason I'm here. I love working with him. We're in this together. I believe Fred is the man to take us to the top. Let's be clear, this wasn't a lukewarm defense. Hamilton staked his future on Vasseur. That's not common in this sport. Not from a 7-time world champion. Not at Ferrari, where patience is measured in podiums, not promises. Ferrari entered 2025 riding high. New structure, Hamilton in red, Leclerc committed, but the results have been underwhelming. 0 Grand Prix wins only 3 podiums, all by Leclerc. McLaren nearly 200 points ahead in the standings, Hamilton still winless in a main race. Sure, Vasseur has improved Ferrari's organization, decision-making, and technical cohesion since taking over from Mattia Binotto in 2023. But expectations at Maranello are measured in titles, not structure charts. Add to that the departure of Enrico Cardilli and the slow start of former Mercedes engineer Loic Serra. And suddenly, Vasseur looks vulnerable. But as Vasseur himself pointed out, Serra joined too late to influence the SF25. The car was already baked. He's being judged on ingredients he didn't choose. And let's not forget, it was Vasseur who convinced Hamilton to walk away from his Mercedes legacy. That's not the move of a man short on vision. And then came the ultimate twist. Rumors that Ferrari had approached Christian Horner. Yes, Mr. Red Bull himself. The man locked into a deal through 2030. The man at the center of Red Bull's internal power struggles. Would Ferrari really try to lure him away? Horner laughed it off. My Italian is worse than Flavio's English? How would that work? Translation. Not happening. Hamilton didn't mince words when addressing the wider speculation, including rumors that he himself may be doubting Ferrari's direction or even planning retirement. Please stop making up stuff. I just started here. I'm here for several years. I'm here for the long haul. That's about as direct as it gets in Formula One, a paddock where most drivers play everything close to the chest. And honestly, Hamilton's right. The media frenzy around Ferrari often borders on hysteria. Every upgrade is a revolution. Every mistake is a crisis. Every team principal is either the messiah or the next to be sacked. But the truth? The Scuderia doesn't need another leadership change. They need stability, they need continuity, and they need time. Something Hamilton, to his credit, is willing to give. If Ferrari wins Le Mans again under Coletta, the pressure only mounts. If Ferrari flops in Canada or at Silverstone, the noise will reach deafening levels. But firing Vasseur now, that would be classic Ferrari overreaction, and likely a massive mistake. Let's not forget, 2026 is coming. New engines, new aero, new rules. If you think swapping leaders now won't derail Ferrari's preparation for that seismic shift, think again. What's your take, insiders? Should Ferrari stay the course with Fred and Lewis, or is it time for another shakeup at the top? Drop a comment, smash the like button, and hit subscribe. This is Paddock Insider, where we don't follow the headlines, we interrogate them.